Today I'm starting my experiment with my seed propagation for my no-dig garden here on our new tiny homestead based in the French Pyrenees. Hi, welcome to the channel, France Contained. It's my turn. Oh, I've waited months for this. It's time to sow my seeds. Hi there, let's get to it. I'm so excited. As you know, our tiny homestead is all based on the no-dig principle. Just a short explanation on the no-dig, even though the title sort of says it. Basically, it's a layer of cardboard with compost, and all our walkways will be wood chips, and the whole of this process we shall not be disturbing the actual soil bed, and we shouldn't get too many weeds because the cardboard will suppress any weeds coming through and over time degrade. Okay, we're going to get the odd weed, but it's not like traditional allotment gardening directly into the soil, turning the soil and constantly that cycle of the weeds coming up and up and up. That shouldn't happen with the no-dig process using the compost. I'm following the principles of Charles Dowding. I shall put a link in the description below so you can check out his YouTube channel. It's fantastic. Please have a look. If you're interested in no-dig, you've got to look. You've got to take a look. I've been studying his books. I've been following him on his video channel for so long now, all winter. I feel like I could be a star pupil, and I haven't even sown anything yet, so that's a bit of a laugh, isn't it? But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting going with all. Today I'm going to concentrate on setting the following: my red onion seeds and my yellow onion seeds, which I can multi-sow in one cell. Salad onions, again I can multi-sow those, and then I have my brassicas, which are my, at the moment, Brussels sprouts, green cabbage, red cabbage, and then the following will all be planted in the polytunnel. I have my peppers, aubergines, cucumbers, and 3 varieties of tomatoes. So that's what I'll be seeding today. I have 3 propagators, I think that's what you call them, multi-cell trays. Now I'm going to do a small experiment here after watching a video from Charles Dowding on hotbed sowing. So these three propagators I'm going to keep in the house for the first couple of weeks to get them going, to keep them in the warmth, and at the same time we're going to do an experiment using our newly created compost bins, using fresh horse manure to create heat, and I'm going to place a board on the top with my seedling trays for the warmth from the compost to come through to keep my trays nice and warm. I'm going to place some plastic over the top of the compost bin. I'll show you that when I've done that, but it'd be nice to see the difference in the two methods, as my guru, I keep mentioning him, Charles Dowding, he does this in his greenhouse using fresh horse manure, and I just want to see if it works for me too. It'll be interesting comparison, so I better get busy and start getting these seeds going, otherwise there's going to be nothing in the homestead growing if I don't get on with it. Alright then, I'm now going to mix my seeding compost with a little perlite to help with the drainage in my bucket. Let's get me started. This seeding compost feels quite fibrous, but I've just added a little bit of perlite just to be on the safe side for drainage. just finished preparing my third tray with compost. I've already watered these two. This one just needs a good soak. Now I'm going to plant red cabbage seeds. I have 2 rows of 6, and in each cell I'll plant 2 seeds, and then at a later date when the seedlings are big enough I'll then prick out and transplant them into their own individual cell. But for now, to get them going, 2 per cell. See how tiny they are. Prepared my label with today's date. Using my label, I'm just going to make 2 little spaces. I'll just do a couple to show. These are not too tiny a seed. So 1 seed per hole. Fiddly. I shall carry on now and just finish the next row off. So now I'll just spread a light covering of compost. I don't want to press too hard, and if I find any lumps or woody bits like this, I just, whoop, they're gone. Now just gently press that down. I don't want to overdo it. The label. I'm going to continue setting all my seeds, and afterwards we'll show you where we're putting them. Just taking a short break from setting my seeds. Ian's called me over. Just before Christmas I did a little experiment with just regular shop garlic, a couple of cloves of garlic, broke them up and got some of my compost from our no dig beds and put a layer and planted them just purely to see what was going to happen. And they've well and truly sprouted. I'm surprised. I didn't think it'd actually work. But unfortunately, these 2 raised beds I have here are totally redundant. We don't need them anymore. So I'll be transplanting these now, digging them up, popping over to our tiny homestead, placing them in one of my no-dig beds. And I shall be harvesting the last of my winter leeks.
You as you drive, do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feel.
Just opened my cucumber packet of seeds. I was a bit disappointing, that's all that was in there. And this is my most expensive packet. just like to show you 2 trays. The first tray, I've already put my compost, gave it a quick water, and I've just set 1 pea seed in each cell. And this back tray here, I've literally just put my compost in, gave it a quick water, ready to prepare exactly the same. Just a quick poke of the finger in each cell, and then a pea. One's going in the house under cover, and the back tray prepared exactly the same. We're going to experiment with the hotbed that I mentioned, utilising the newly constructed compost bins. Here we have courgettes, aubergine, peppers. These will be kept indoors, along with my red salad tomatoes, and I have 2 different types of bell tomatoes, a red one and a yellow one. That's this tray here. And then the next tray, this one will also take to the hotbed, and this has cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, red cabbage and green cabbage. I still have lots more to do, but this has kept me going for now. My first babies have arrived, my first 2 trays of seeds here on our tiny homestead, and we'll be showing you a little experiment using our compost bins, which you saw in a previous video, so keep watching. Steam coming off this. Feel the heat. Woohoo! We love some good muck. It's taking Ian's breath away. Deep breaths, right? I'll zoom in on his face.
Pneumonia.
My own back, he never mucks my stable out.
Well, I've done the hard part, so come on.
Hard part? All you did was empty it. It's me who fills it every day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this is super fresh horse manure provided via Tyson, our little old man. We're going to level it and flatten it and level it, and we have galvanised, we have a couple of galvanised trays which we'll place on top, and the heat, natural heat that is generated from this muck, and trust me, there's some real heat that comes out of this. That natural warmth rising into the galvanised trays with my seed trays on top should help the germination process. And an added bonus, which we never gave it a thought prior to doing this, all 3 sides are lined with metal, so that's going to help even more with the radiation of the heat that's generated. And on the positive, I love a tidy muck heap. Get the last little stragglers up. Because I could perhaps just lie something nice. But I like to.
better to have it more this end.
Yeah.
Put that over the top, and then you have down to the ground with a little lip. Is that going to go to the floor? How come? I'll pull my arm. And then I can roll this up. As you say, stop.
Voila! Yep, super simple. We've done it. All it is thick plastic, a couple of breeze blocks.
There they are, the first babies of the nursery. But you can actually feel the heat coming out from underneath the plastic. So I hope actually not we're not going to cook them.
Chicken inspection time. It's time to get my seeds from today under cover and in the house. Still lots more to prepare, but I'm very excited to monitor the progress of all my seedlings, and we shall keep you up to date on the progress. And if you like our videos, please hit the subscribe button. If you like our videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the like. It helps us, and it's nice to know somebody's watching and enjoying the process. See you next time from the Pyrenees. Oh, see you next time. Thank you.
Next time, thank you.
Oh, shut up, I cut that out. I'm still videoing.